I just got told I'm cringe by a boy on the internet. Let's dive into all that messiness, whatever you want to call it. So for those of you who follow my TikTok, I don't know, I don't post like nonchalantly. Like, that's just a stated fact, okay? I post out what's going on, what's up. But then someone's like, it's just cringe at this point. I'm not gonna let that stop me, bro. Because, like, I feel like it's so hard to do something and no one is gonna say anything about it. And I saw a quote that's like, if you got haters, you're doing something right. Also, it's from, like, a teenage boy on the internet. So, am I gonna take it that personal? We'll see. Eyelash. Gonna make a wish. So, I'm gonna discuss the elephant in the room, which is the thumbnail and like the caption of this video. It will make more sense the further into this rabbit hole we go. So it's just because there's a lot of like symptoms and all that sort of stuff, but at the same time, it is a tough world out here, like I'm telling you. Because the other night I couldn't sleep and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm not doing enough, I'm like this, da da da. And then I like, you know, went to a friend for some time, like, well, we are low-key graduating this year. So next year this time, I'm not gonna have the safety of school. Because as much as I dislike school, I don't need to pay tax. I don't need to worry about anything. I just wake up, I go to school, I learn something, and I'm trained that like that is my like biggest problem in life. Like, my schoolwork is what I need to worry about. I need to get my assignments done in time. But I'm not gonna go to university first. Other people, it's like, okay, yeah, have a little break and they're back at learning. I'm not gonna go back to learning. So for me, it's under always like doing these assignments, playing football. Those were my priorities. Those were my life. And now what is gonna happen? Because honestly, I just want to be me. I want to be me on the internet. I want to be a pop star, rock star, everything. You see, it's not that easy because I'm going close to graduation and I'm not going to reach that in the matter of a few months. I need to work my way to the top. So it's just a confusing time because I'm like stressing about schoolwork now, but I'm like, okay, I actually need to do something for myself. I need to like work on this on the side, but they're pushing me to do schoolwork in all my free time. So it's like I'm going to graduate and it's all just immediately going to stop. What is going to happen then? Because then what am I gonna do? That's why there's a lot of people that's like consistent with things, like say music, like Billie Eilish. Music is her thing. She's working on music. That's how she gets there. For me, because I was committed so much to football, that's like the only thing I really can. Well, I obviously can do more things like that, but when I don't play football, or when I graduate and I'm gonna stop playing football, I'm not gonna know how to conduct myself. Like, I'm not gonna be a footballer. I'm not gonna be like going on these competitions. That's why I think I find it like not easy to commit, but hard to stick to one thing. Because like, yeah, I want to make music. Yeah, I want to stream on Twitch. Yes, I want to write films. Like, there's so much I want to do, and I feel like the way life is at this age too, they want you to niche down. They want, okay, you're gonna go to university, you're gonna study this, you're gonna become this. That's your life, you know? No, that's not what I want to do. I want to leave this beep hole, aka school, and then I just want to do stuff. I want to make stuff, bring things into the world, you know, make songs, whether that's for fun or serious. I want to write like movies, produce them, bring it into the world, act in them. Like, there's genuinely so much I want to do, and you're like, oh, what's your plan B? What's this? What's that? And like, I just hate the idea of niching down because I don't want to be niche. I want to do so much and bring so much into the world, because obviously some people, they want to study things and that's okay, like that's being them, but it's the way we're treated as well, because we're 17, right? So legally to do most things you got to be 18. What's that gonna change? Like, say my birthday's tomorrow, I can't do something today, tomorrow I'm gonna be 18, boom, like endless options to do a bunch of random things, you know? So it's like you're kind of treated like a child to an extent, in a way. It's like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you know, you're under 18, da, da, da. Oh, you're still in school. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. But then on the other hand, they're like, you're almost an adult. This isn't gonna slide in the real world. You know, you're not gonna be doing this, you're not gonna be doing that. And they're not consistent with it. And they're like, act your age. You're pushing 18 and you're like laughing at 6-7 jokes. Okay, but then when we try, you're like, oh, you know, you're acting too big for your boots, you know, you're just a kid, worry about that later. So it's like, how are we supposed to know how old to act if you guys aren't even consistent with the information you're giving us? Because like in my class, I feel like the only consistent information they give us, or like consistent thing they say, is to stop the AI usage. I am not an offender of this, I promise you there. I did use AI in the past, but I'm not about to damage our planet. Trust me on that one. I'm not going to be damaging it any more than I did before I knew how bad AI was. So I thought, oh my god, it's like this amazing thing. We're not going to get into that. But, you know, it's just so inconsistent, because some are like, oh, you know, you're acting too mature, you're acting too young, you're acting too this. It's like, how am I supposed to know how to act or what's going on? Because I'm seeing these teachers, they think they know me, but then, and like I'm beefing with these people. Sorry, I'm so tempted to go beefing with my chick when I'm in jail, but I need to lock in for this. But you're seeing these people, you're beefing with these people, you don't like these people. In a year, I'm like never gonna speak to them again. Unfollow, never talk to them again, never see them again, never do like anything ever with them again. So I'm like stressed about that now, but I'm not gonna see them. And if they still talk about me after I leave, like, is that really a bad thing? No, because it's like I'm not memorable. So it's really hard to like validate your problems. Like, oh, I shouldn't be upset that this person is doing this, this and that, because like when am I going to see them again after this? Or it's like you're learning from this one teacher, you're not her style of teaching and everything, you know, you're comfortable with that, and then you're leaving and it's all going to be gone. It's like all the friendships you built, all like whatever, you're known there, they know you, you know that place, you're completely leaving into like something you know nothing about. Because how much is school actually preparing us? Like, I'm not sure about you, I was never taught how to pay taxes in school yet. Now maybe they want like us to do tax evasion, I don't know what they want from us, but because I'm doing careers in sports right now and I got an assignment on it, which I should be working on right now, but I'm working on my career in life. But I thought, damn, okay, this is going to be a good one, you know, because I thought, okay, I'll do like PR manager because I might need one day. Then no, what am I doing? I'm making a poster about Padel. So like the second I think my diploma is going to be useful, switch it up. I'm saying that, but guys, I do take my academics seriously. I worked really hard the first year, so I got my points up, because if my superstar, rock star life does not work out as soon as I intend it to do, or no matter what can go wrong, it's good to always have it. You guys do need to take like your education seriously, of course. You know, gotta preach that out there to the world. But it's just like all the things I'm going through, all the mood swings, all the hard periods, it's like, okay, but I'm getting like close to graduating, because some nights I'm like, oh my god, like I'm doing nothing, I gotta do this, I can't do that. But it's like I'm spending 12 hours at school, training in the morning, school, training in the afternoon, like working my butt off. How am I expecting myself to have time to do something else? And I'm also busy graduating, which takes up so much time on its own. But I feel like with social media, like we just compare ourselves so much with other people and what they're doing. So I'm like, oh my god, like, bro, she's younger than me and she's touring and like singing. Like, I need to catch up. But also for some people, if their special thing is like, say, singing, they put all their time and effort into that. For me, I'm like doing a lot of different things. So I never have one thing I put all my time and effort in. It's always kind of been football. But like now football, I will never lose my love of the game, but it's like, okay, what am I training for? What am I training for? What am I working towards? Because it's all just going to stop. Like, that's why I don't have like gym anxiety. I did at a stage because of a coach. Got over that. But now I'm in the gym, I'm like, what am I training for? Because before I'm like, yes, I'm going to get strong. I'm going to be able to hit the ball harder. I'm going to be running faster. And now I'm like, low-key purely aesthetics. So you guys better start editing me to get the motivation up to go to the gym. So it's like really hard, because that was my reason of going to the gym, my reason for doing this, my reason for doing that, and then it's taken away. So it's like hard to know who I am without that. And we were actually learning about that in school, about how if you do sports, it's like something you've always done, because we're all athletes in like sports B Tech, and they were like, oh, why do you use the sport you do? I don't know, just always done it. Like, no matter how many times I try to quit, it's like, what am I doing? Like, who am I without my sport? Like, who am I? I'm like Hayley the footballer. Like, what am I doing in my afternoons? Because now I'm currently injured, and I find myself like just bumming around until after the time my training finishes, and then start to do work. So I'm like, oh my god, I got 2 more hours back of my life now. No, like my time schedule's like blown off. I just spend my time thinking I would be training right now. So like I'm not gaining that time in my life because I'm just thinking I will be training right now, I should be training, and end up watching like music videos. So it's really hard to like put my finger on like, okay, why do I play football? It's always been there, something I've done, and now that that's going to be like no longer and taken away from me, what am I gonna do with my life? Like, what am I gonna be doing? It's a really like tough question, and it's a lot of hard things, and maybe like, yeah, like I feel like we all do feel down sometimes, and it's like tough, but we're gonna make a little Venn diagram being a teenage girl, and then like, or not even a teenage girl, just like going through these phases of life and what's happening. So I'm gonna do a circle. So, am I depressed or just a 17-year-old girl? Let's find this out. Or maybe I should add a third one that just says gay loser, because that's what I feel like most of the time. Because what am I doing? With the dim lights like this, the amazing lighting, watching Billie Eilish music videos and Renee rap. Okay. So here, having no motivation to do anything and not get out of bed. There's the first one that says no motivation. Now we'll do some ones that maybe just 17 will do, because I can't think of anything right now. Hey, maybe I am just a depressed 17-year-old. No, just kidding. I'm better now. I don't know how I got out of it. I think it was genuinely the break from school. But then like 2 weeks after I came back, I was like, oh my god, I understand now. Because I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be such much of a better year. Feeling so much better. Going to graduate. This and that. 2 weeks in, I was ready to go. It's a tough life, and I think like the reason I'm better again now is because I'm not spending so much time at school, so I'm having more of like me time, my own time. Because before, whenever I'll take time for myself and I'll rest, I'll feel so guilty, like, oh my god, I'm wasting so much time now, I have so much to do, and then I'll end up getting a massive headache because I'm overthinking so much, and then it all like has a massive ripple effect. So take care of yourself, guys. This might be why I'm like a lot happier this week, because I'm having that time for myself to actually like, oh, what's what I want to do. Even though I do feel a bit bad sometimes, like, oh my gosh, I need to like lock in, I need to do all this and that, I have convinced myself that watching music videos is helpful for me so I can get inspiration for mine. So that's the bright side. It's like, if you truly enjoy what you're doing, you never work a single day, which I agree with, because for some assignments I actually really like, so it's not that bad, because I'll be like, oh yeah, I enjoy, I understand it, all good. Others, I'm like, no, like, it's really mentally draining, like so mentally draining. I don't know what else is going to add on to this Venn diagram, because it was the thought that count for that Venn diagram. Let's just leave it at that. If you guys can think of some things I can add on to that Venn diagram, let me know and I'll add on about it. But like the judgment at our age is like insane. For anyone else not going to university, I feel like they're going to relate to this. But when someone's like, oh, what are you going to do after school? Like, you know, the first question they always ask is like, oh, where are you studying? What university are you going to? But quite a few people just say, oh, what are you doing? Then when you say something that's not like, oh, I'm going to study at this university, I already got it, then I'm going to get this job, they look at you like, oh, are you sure? Are you okay? Like, it's so frustrating, because whenever they like question you in that way, or think like, oh yeah, it's not going to work, or anything bad, I feel like in the slightest, no matter how confident you are in yourself, like you get a flicker, even if it's for one second, like, oh my gosh, like, is this not right? And then you wake up and remember who you are. Because I used to get like that in the beginning, and now I'm like, I'm gonna do like my own thing, and I'm just gonna go with like the faith that I believe in myself, and I will make it, because I have so much belief in myself. Because it's so hard, like, you can't do anything that everyone is gonna think is cool, like, genuinely. Like, what if I did those traps on TikTok, right? Instead of my usual content, there's gonna be people that be, there's going to be people out there saying, oh, she thinks she's the shit, oh, she thinks she's so cool, oh, you're not that cool, buddy. So there's no winning with that. There's just no way everyone's going to think you're swag until you reach the top. On the way there, they're all going to think you're cringy. They're going to be like, what? Like Tom Holland, he's Spider-Man, he is the man, he's a amazeballs, right? His audition tape, he must have been a bit like embarrassed of that. And if someone just saw like an audition tape for someone that didn't make it a Spider-Man, they're like, oh, that's like not really aura. But because Tom Holland got Spider-Man, now that is aura. You see where I'm heading with this? Like, I feel like the most scary thing and embarrassing thing in a way is to start something, but something even more embarrassing is not doing something you love and you want to do just because of what someone on the internet says. Because yeah, the internet is scary in that way, like we've all been through it. Normally I don't let these comments bother me that much, especially when it comes from like, okay, I hate to say it, but like guys, right? No hate to them. I need to be a little bit nicer, cut them some slack, because I am losing that sense of audience, because I look at my like viewers to get a knowledge of them, and it's 100% female so far, or it's like 99.99% female. So I need the guys to come here too sometimes. So I'm gonna be a little bit nicer from now on. But I find it hard to like take them seriously sometimes. Like, you're busy figuring out who you are, your guys' egos all over the place, like I don't know, because I don't think it bothers me as much as it should to an extent, but I feel like if it was, it's just the fact that this one guy, he said, oh, Timothée Chalamet is so tough, and I was like, oh yeah, I know, right? Like, I love him so much, I've loved him for the longest time. So most people think, oh, a girl saying she loves Timothée Chalamet because she thinks he's attractive. I'm for the girls, I love the women, so obviously that's cancelled out, and they're like, oh yeah, Marty Supreme. I've been there since the French gay movie. I seen with my eyes what happened with that peach, guys. I might have been too young for that at that age, but I've been there since that. I still rewatch Timmy Tim, statistics, yeah, or his performance of rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. I said rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon. I've been watching that. I've been there for long, bro. I watched Willy Wonka, and yes, I did sing along. Chocolate, it's chocolate. It'll make the skyrocket, right? You guys are against musicals, are like, oh, that's not aura, that's not swag. But then you think this is an SD Kid musical, like, not musical, music video. Oh, he's tough now. No, back in the day, you guys did not think he was tough. You only think he's tough now. For me, I wish I had a friend like that. Like, oh, we would be unstoppable. The internet would be ours. 2026 is a new 2016. For me to come up with my music videos, my everything, bro, I'm telling you. Hey, I was doing just fine before. Sorry, this was supposed to be a serious video. I'm gonna try to keep these serious, but be less serious my Twitch streams. Now, I don't want to like, promote everywhere, because sometimes I get annoyed when people do that, but now I realize it's low-key important. So guys, you should go watch that, because I'll do some just chatting, and in it you guys can like ask me questions and whatnot, and I can answer them live for you and give you guys advice. But if you miss them, I will like be clipping them and putting them on YouTube anyway, so you guys can get that form of watching me. I'm also gonna be playing like Minecraft and stuff, so be a bit less serious sometimes, but we can also have deep talks. I do plan on, when I grow my following though, to like put out an anonymous thing where you can write things that's bothering you or situations that happened, and I won't know it's you that says it, and I can like give my advice on it and help you guys out as you wish. We can go through that, because I will be there for you guys, thick and thin, through and through. That's how I should like one day when I make it, because I need to live on the delusion that I will make it, and that's how it will happen. Because sometimes they're like, oh, are you plotting on anyone? And I'm like, yeah, I am. And I say who I'm plotting on, and they're like they literally got 4 million followers. They're not gonna care about you, bro. We all know them. They're a celebrity. How do you even plan on getting in the same room as them? I'm not disclosing their name, because I am living with the delusions that maybe, actually, I already said it on the Hear Me Out cake. Okay, this is what I'm plotting on, but this is an example. Ariana Greenblatt, because if I get distracted now by like people that aren't even goal driven, like something I did on the past, I'm gonna put away a lot of my like time and energy to spend on them instead of myself and my goals. So if I can work on getting in the same room as them, I think I did pretty good for myself and got pretty good connections, if I do say so myself. So that's my plan. My motivation would be like, oh, to like just get in the same room as them, because then I'll be up with the grades. Obviously not that high in the beginning, but as I do my connections, learn, get up there. But like, again, going back to not niching out, because I'm not gonna really niche out. I'm still gonna be wanna like build stuff and make stuff. And I feel like the Hollywood scene and LA scene is very like, if you're an actor or actress, you get into so many movies, you make music, you're gonna make a lot of albums, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like obviously Frank Ocean, he went like away for so long and everyone's still talking about him because he's the best, the goat. Well, obviously there's a lot of goats out there, but I don't know, because I will never disappear from you guys. Watch me like even in 30 years and I only have like 1,000 followers or something. You guys will see me probably making something, renovating houses, doing something, because that's a good thing. I have like a lot of goals where it's not really, some of my goals the money's gonna follow, like where I want to renovate houses and rent them out. I can make money through that. With this, hopefully I can make some money so I can make them even better. But this is just something I really want to do and enjoy doing. So if I make money on it, perf, then I can spend more money on you guys to get you like better audio quality, better visual quality, better filming, better anything. Could just be the best, the absolute best. And that's just the way I want to go, be like the best version of myself. Because sometimes I stalk my own account and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't be famous yet. No, if I have a video that just blows up, I'm not ready for it. I need to get better. I need to post more. I need to do this. I need to do that. Like, I self-evaluate. I look and I'm like, no, bro, I need to do so much more. This is just not it. I need to completely level up. I need to edit my videos better. I need to do this. I need to do that. So much I need to do. So I'm gonna play a slow game. Just get better, and hopefully something comes of it. But I live with the delusion that like you genuinely, you work hard enough, you want it bad enough, you can get it. So I just hope like my passion doesn't die out as bad as I have it right now, and it like doesn't go quiet and I get distracted by other things of life. But let's hope the delusion stays really, really strong in my mind. I don't know. But guys, do join the Twitch, because I'm hoping that's the way, you know, I can build a community and we can grow, get better, everything. And if there's anything you want me to talk about that you're comfortable saying in the comments, send it there, or in my Instagram DMs you can send it as well if you don't want like the world to see other than me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this one was okay. It was a bit of a lost tangent at some points, but sometimes life genuinely just feels like just a really hard time of life right now. It's like next year's time I'm gonna have a credit card. I've never owned a credit card before. Did school teach me? No. So it's really hard because it's like I'm getting thrown in with no knowledge. It maybe if school educated us and prepared us a little bit more, other than handing in your assignments, okay, seal the cap, bye-bye now. Adios. See you later, alligator. You're gone, thrown, trash, kabuya. Maybe then I'll feel better about it. But maybe that's something we can bring up to our school boards. Or you could just see me at your school one day. I'll just pull up and be like, hey guys, let me teach you finance, taxes, credit cards, laws. Don't do drugs. Educating kids. I don't know, this is like a hard time in my life, because before I wouldn't even have the confidence to be like, I want to be a superstar sensation. I'll be like, you gotta be realistic, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta... I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep freaking grinding my butt off, because I'm having fun. I enjoy this. You can hate me, or you can date me. I don't know. A little edit scene pack for you guys before I go. For me, girl, you look good. Want you back that ass up. You up fine, in your back that ass up. Anyway, see you later, alligators. Love you.